I'm going to link you to a petition below. It's for the internet tax. Now, I've already talked about the internet tax in the past, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of news on top of that. I read that recently a judge in Los Angeles fined Google about $2.2 million because of some privacy violations. And people are upset with the judge for not charging them enough. While I would agree with that, I'm just happy that they're charging Google something, because a lot of judges wouldn't, because they're in the pockets of big businesses like Google. And, it's just good to see that there's at least one judge on the bench that isn't corrupt and doesn't just think that poor people are butt mad and actually does his job. So I'm pretty happy about that. And, I also found out that YouTube would not cancel this one video that shows a car getting bombed in Gaza. However, I see videos taken down all the time for much less. Hell, my videos get taken down. You're going to tell me that someone bombing a car in Gaza is perfectly acceptable. I mean, it's violent, results in death. It's basically a snuff film. Snuff films are okay, but me drawing Atheist Gamer 100, and not that, mind you, that wasn't even a crude video, but yes, me drawing Atheist Gamer 100 and singing his anthem badly is worthy of being taken down, but that isn't. And then the YouTube staff that was interviewed had the audacity to say, oh, well, our rules are not rules, they're guidelines, and, it's a case-by-case basis. Yeah, it's guidelines for you, but for us, it's 1984, because we cannot function on guidelines. Guidelines are not a sensible way to treat human beings. We don't get any say in that matter. It's not a case-by-case basis for us. So essentially, you're saying, fuck the people, when we don't like it, it gets taken down. And despite what people might say about how, whoa, that's their website, they can do what they want to, where else but YouTube are you going to get your videos at? I don't want to fucking hear make your own website. There isn't another website, and there never could be, because Google owns YouTube, and that's why YouTube is the only video site. I know there's like Blog TV and shit like that, but guess what? They can't hold a candle to YouTube, and YouTube knows it. That's why they get away with the shit that they do. Capitalism doesn't work. Competition doesn't work. Naturally, it will always lead back to a monopoly in one form or another. So clearly, YouTube needs to be held accountable on a legal level, not simply on a case-by-case basis. So, I hope that YouTube gets charged with something for this, but I doubt it. And, in reality, I don't care about the video in and of itself, obviously, but I care that YouTube doesn't get punished for shit that we would vehemently get punished for. And they're not in a position to be punishing anybody. They are not the law. They are not God. They are simply people. People that, made YouTube, and then we made it 99% of the time. Yes, they might have programmed YouTube, but YouTube is me. YouTube is you. YouTube is Onision. YouTube is even Mr. Red Zion. YouTube was made by us. We made the content, we made YouTube the money, and we didn't even ask for anything in return, and they're gonna fucking do this to us. Fuck you. We the workers need to rise up and take back. So, that's really why I'm advocating this internet tax. Because of shit like this. Because of shit that YouTube does, shit Google does, 4chan, Facebook, whatever. They all need to be charged money. They all need to have money taken directly out of their pocket and given back to the people so that the people can have better lives. There's no reason we should have to go to work and bust our ass when these motherfuckers get to sit on their ass and make lots and lots of money from revenue and commercialism and things like that. But we gotta go to work every day. Then we turn around and make the wonderful content you see on a website, and we get fucking banned for it. We don't have any rights. We don't get any recognition. We don't get the glory of all these website successes, but we do all the work. All the fucking work. Yeah, it's time the internet got fucking taxed. So, that's all I have to say.